Hi, I am Dr. Geeta Lakshmi, Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry from KIT, Kalanyar Karunanidhi Institute of Technology. Today we are going to discuss about fuel cells. We already familiar with cells and battery. Cells means it contain only one anode and cathode. Battery means it contain several anode and cathode. The main difference between the battery and fuel cells are battery stores energy which it is then used, whereas fuel cell generate energy by converting available fuel. So first introduction. So first fuel cell invented by Sir William Grove in 1838. After century year, the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell invented by Francis Thomas Bacon in 1932. What is fuel cell? It is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Here we are using reactant, product, electrolytes passing through the cell. So here fuel reacted with oxygen to form oxidation products and electricity. This is the main reaction of the fuel cell. The main type of the fuel cells are hydrogen oxygen fuel cell and methyl alcohol fuel cell. Another type of the fuel cells are proton exchange membrane fuel cell, alkaline fuel cell, solid oxide fuel cell, phosphoric acid fuel cell. Here we are discussed about hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Why we are taking the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is it is the simplest and successful fuel cell. So here hydrogen used as the fuel and oxygen used as the oxidizer and liquid electrolyte are continuously passing through the cell. So next move on to the descriptions. So here we are using two porous electrode, that is anode and cathode. The two porous electrodes are made up of compressed carbon containing a small amount of catalyst, that is platinum, palladium and silver. In between two electrodes, an electrolytic solution of 25% sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide is filled. These two electrolytes are connected through voltmeter. This is the outline picture of the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. So here two compartments are there. One is the anode compartment, another one is the cathode compartment. And two porous electrodes are connected to the voltmeter. In between the two porous electrode, electrolytic solution is filled. Next move on to the working principle. So here the hydrogen is bubbled through the anode compartment, it is oxidized. Oxygen is bubbled through the cathode compartment, it is reduced. This is the working model of the fuel cell. So here in the anode compartment, hydrogen is oxidized, it will release electron. This electron absorbed by the cathode and finally release the water. Also produced electricity. This is the reaction of anode and cathode compartment. So the anode compartment, the oxidation reaction will be occurred. So here the hydrogen is oxidized, it will produce electron and reacted with the hydroxide to form water and produce the EMF value of the anode compartment is minus 0.83 volt. In the cathode compartment, reduction reaction will be occurred. So here oxygen is reduced and reacted with the electron and water to form hydroxide ion. Here the EMF value of the cathode compartment will be produced is plus 0.4 volt. The overall reaction of anode and cathode compartment is in the anode compartment it will produce water and the cathode compartment it will be produced hydroxide ion. Finally the net reaction is hydrogen reacted with oxygen to form water. After the net reaction we are going to calculate the E cell value. For calculating the E cell value, we are using the formula of EMF value of the cathode minus EMF value of the anode. After substituting this value, we are finding the E cell value of the fuel cell is plus 1.23 volt. This is the final form of the fuel cell. Finally, the net reaction is hydrogen reacted with oxygen to form water. Simultaneously, it will produce electricity. Why fuel cell is important in the future? In the future, fuel cell could power our cars with hydrogen replacing the petroleum fuel that is used in most vehicles today. Next, the many vehicles manufacturers are actively researching and developing transportation fuel cell technologies. Stationary fuel cells are largest and most powerful fuel cells. Next, research and development in the fuel cells. Ongoing research for the fuel cells technologies based on platinum based alloys is important for efficient fuel cells. Next research is nickel, molybdenum, niobium metallic glass is put forward as a hydrogen oxidation reaction catalyst with high activity and stability in alkaline electrolyte. Next research is development of high performance polymer electrolyte fuel cells has historically focused on designing new catalysts and ionomers. And so on research going on the fuel cells. Next, move on to the application. Fuel cell used as ancillary energy sources in space vehicles, submarines or military vehicles. Next application is it produced water is proved to be valuable source of fresh water by astronauts. Fuel cells also used in wide range of applications including transportation, material handling and stationary, portable and emergency backup power. Next advantages, they are efficient and take less time for operation. It is pollution free and produce drinking water. It shows the good reliability. That is, quality of power provided does not degrade over time. And next, it produce less noise, that is offer much more silent and smooth alternative to conventional energy production. Environmentally beneficial, it is environmentally beneficial, that is greatly reduce CO2 and harmful pollutant emissions. Next disadvantage, it is expansive. Hydrogen is highly inflammable substance. Hydrogen gas is explosive in nature. It can't be easily transported from one place to another. It can't store electrical energy. Thank you.